Hi, I'm Stewart Heath, CEO of Harvard Grace Corporation, and in this week's segment on raising capital for your small business, I want to talk about a great article I just read in Forbes. And the question is, does your location matter when trying to raise capital? There's been some recent studies by Deal Room, and you know, as you might expect, yes and no. It actually sort of depends on the industry that your business is in. It does seem that it is more important if you are a tech company to be in one of the well-known tech hubs. Perhaps that's a Research Triangle in North Carolina, Austin, Texas, or of course Silicon Valley. And then there are other different kinds of money centers such as Nashville and Atlanta and Chicago, and of course New York for banking and finance and things like that. And why does location matter? Essentially, the article concludes that raising capital from professional investors, like all professional services, is essentially a relationship business. And the closer you are in proximity, the easier it is to maintain a relationship. There's another facet to that, is that while your investors may not be in the same city or state or across the country from you, they are evaluating whether your proximity with your team, because ultimately almost all professional investors will invest in the people first, the business second, and the industry third. And in people, they will evaluate whether your team is remote, whether you're in the same place, whether you get together in an office, and of course COVID has thrown all of this upside down. But some teams have shown themselves to be very effective working remotely, while others have floundered, and a lot of that has to do with leadership style, as well as, of course, the business that they're in. So anyway, it's an interesting read. As a lot of articles, it's not completely conclusive, but to me, it takes me back to sort of tried and true sage understandings. It's relationships. Almost all of life has to do with relationships, and investing and being invested in is very much like a marriage, and so you got to choose your partners well, and that begins with relationship. So if there's any way we can help you evaluate your capital needs or just general advice for your business, let us know. Thanks a lot for listening.